First I'll go to the find where the recordings are, and I have a folder here, recordings audio. And today we're gonna do, let's see, first, before even that, we have to open the iMovie, create new project, and then we start importing those files. First we get and import the audio file, and we're going to do this one. We're going to be Snowflakes Revisited. We put here on the iMovie first the audio, and then we go to the edition to find the video part of it, which will be the score. But my final edition here, this is all the scores by David Moore, and we find the one we're going to do, which is Snowflakes Revisited. Pull it up, and now we have to cut each part. It will if you put the entire page, it would be too big. So what I do, I kind of frame that in the center, and I take a picture of it, and then let me show the picture here where it is, somewhere around here. Always saves on the desktop for me. So here's a picture, but if you put that, you can see the whole screenshot, so you have to crop it. It's not perfect to put, so we have to crop it again. So let me do another picture here for you. We'll go to the first thing, and then you take a picture. There you go. And then we crop to make sure that only the score is shown in the video. Go a little bit here, get the top and the bottom now, and that's it. So just save and press done. After you do that, you go to the next section of the score. Nicely done when we have 2 lines per score. Take a picture again, crop, and you keep doing that for the whole score. Don't worry where to put the score yet, where to save it or name it or anything of that. That will come later. You keep doing, go to the next page. I try to avoid putting the page numbers because that will be a little weird in the final thing. Cut another one, crop, and keep doing that all the way to the end when we have all the pictures, and then you're going to put them together with the audio. Okay, so one more over here. Take a picture, crop right there, get the octave sign up there, the other one over here, boom, done. And then, oh, this one is interesting. It's just one line before the page break right here. So we'll do the same thing, just like a shorter picture, if you will. Another picture, and then you're gonna crop not 2 lines, but just 1 line on this one, if that makes any sense. Take off the 61 page there, and we're gonna keep doing that until you have all the other, the entire score in pictures, all cropped up. Okay, one more over here. Close that. Almost done with the score. I think you have three more. Yeah, one more, another picture. Sometimes the pictures don't work very well, but we'll see. I'll talk about that later a little bit. Oops, where is it? Right there. Okay, crop that. Done. And then the last piece is 1 line only. Take a picture, crop, and then after we do that and press done, yes, then we're ready to the next step. Okay, now get rid of all of the stuff. Boom, don't need that one either. Minimize that, and all the stuff gets recorded here on my desktop. I know it's a mess, but it's fine. So now what we do, we transfer each picture we took to the iMovie one at a time. Put everything there, find what all of them are. Sometimes I get right there in the middle. There's another one. All the pictures put there, and sometimes I have a picture that doesn't work very well, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that happens. Let's see. So I like always to check. I click on them and see this one is okay. Oh, see, there you go. This one doesn't work. It's black. This one is fine. This one doesn't work either. I don't know what that does, but I will fix that right now. Take more pictures. Okay, took all the pictures. Everything's safe now, and now we start doing the video, the final thing of the video. First the title. I choose this one here, And the title of this movie will be, we always put here David Moore, composer. Then the title of the song, the title of the piece, in this case is Snowflakes Revisited. And the pianist on the bottom, Jessica Dorman. She's amazing. And she's recording a whole bunch of them. So there you go. That's the title, the slide, if you will. It's going to go up and down. And then go to My Media and start putting the sound. I put the sound, if you see, goes on the bottom over here. And the beginning of the sound, there's just, until she pressed the record button. So I'd like to cut it in half, cut this part, get rid of it, you don't need that, and adjust right there. You can see visually where the sound starts. And I got this little ball here to fade in with the sound. It's really cool to do that. And then you minimize a little bit so you can see the whole song. And then you start putting all the pictures in on top of there so they can coordinate with the sound. Okay, all the pictures are there, or they work perfect. Then start putting all of them. We can check afterwards, the order, the measures, and so on and so forth. So here we go, put every single one of them. Don't worry about figuring out how they line up with the score. I'm gonna do that now. So all of them are there. And now we have to figure out, I like to crop them, put them to fit. Because if you don't do that, look what happens. We're going to check that. Because if you don't do this with the fit, look what happens. The first two, they are right there. See the first one and the second frame? The whole score is there. But the third one, look what happens. You start doing like a little weird zoom in. So you have to put all of them to fit. So I put all the pictures here to fit, so they all fit into the screen, I guess. Even this short one. To those two, all of them. Perfect. Then we check to make sure we have the order of them, or order of the measures, right? All those measures over here. Next one will be measure 9. We get it there. Counting the measures, 20 something. Okay, here we go. Another one. 7. Okay, this one is wrong. This is one that should be there. Should be okay now. 26. Okay. Nope. One more. Sorry. There you go. So adjust all the measures so make sure that they're in order. Okay. Count 4 more measures there. We have those guys over here. And then 2 more. No, that's the beginning. That's the first one. So we don't need that one. Yeah. And at the end, so I'm missing one. Okay, I'm gonna take another picture of that, fix that real quick, and then put them in order to be able to continue. So here we go. All of them are in order. As you can see, all of them work. All of them are in order, and now what I need to do is to adjust the sound. You can see there's a lot of sound here that doesn't follow the score, so we expand a little bit, and then you play. I know you can't hear it right now, but you have to match where the music changes to the score up there, and that's the process. So you listen to it, see how far the score goes, and you adjust a little bit longer, and keep listening back and forth and adjusting those things until you get the proper shift when the music sounds. And then you keep doing that. This one's going to be longer, and then you keep doing that. Probably there's a rest of a hair or a long part. You can see visually how the sound works too. And you keep doing that until the end, more or less, until you find where each page should change according to the sound. Just a little bit more here, a little bit more there, and you keep doing that. That doesn't take too long. Sometimes you have to do like a tiny minimal adjustment here and there, but it should work. And then you keep doing that. Expand a little bit. And then in the end, you finish that. By the time you get to the last recording, fade out to make sure it ends in a nice way. I like to put the transition fading black because it's fancy, but also, doesn't just end and it's over. See, I went over there. I also put a fade in to black from the first title, as you can see over here as an example, and then fades to black, and then slowly comes up to the score that you can see, and then afterwards you just, I like to double check 100% that the transition is right from the first picture, if you will, to the second picture based on the sound, and it seems it's gonna be okay right there. Yep, works. So we're done. We're pretty much done with the whole thing. Go back to projects, and they'll ask you to name the project. I'll name it David Moore Snowflakes Revisited. Done with that. Then it stays right here on the projects, and then what we need to do is to share the project as a file. I like to just share as a file. Where I'm gonna put somewhere on the desktop. Done. Boom. And then the computer starts thinking, and you can see right here there's a little circle. As soon as the circle is completed, that means that the program was able to create the file. Takes a little bit, not too much, but it goes from there. And you can see here all the other David Moore pieces that I did. So just a little bit, and should go into the desktop. Sometimes it pops up the message saying error. Hope not. Fingers crossed. Okay, should have worked. I hope so. Yep. Let's see what it is. Somewhere on the desktop. So our desktop is a mess. Minimize this thing here. We don't need this program anymore. It is right there. Perfect. I'll put it over here. Gonna open with the QuickTime just to make sure that it exists, the file exists, and I can play before I upload it. There you go. Beautiful. Sounds great. Looks beautiful. Done. So now we're going to go and put that on YouTube. Open the YouTube here, and that is, as you can see, the Kentucky KMTA channel right there. Kentucky Music Teacher Association. Then press create, upload the videos, find the video on your desktop, or my desktop is somewhere. Where was that thing again? Right, the middle, I think. Where is it? Right there. Okay. So then you pick it, drop it down there, boom, and it starts thinking, start doing the stuff, and then you can do the details on that. I always like to copy as a description, boom, but I also like to put the pianist Jessica. She's one who played many of the pieces. Go down here, playlists for the David Moore, so everybody can check all the music by him. Show more. I like to put some tags here. David Moore, comma, and then KMTA, comma, and I like to put the pianist too, so Jessica Dorman. There you go. What else? Allow all the comments, and then that's it. I like any fancy things, video elements. Just press next, 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 and then it's public, and it's ready to publish. Boom, that's it. That's how we do each of the videos for the David Moore channel. Has already the video link down there, and as you can see, checking 5%, 6%, and very soon will be available. There you go.